Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today that we're going to show you that coast to coast with the bike experience with Sean. And today we have this very special double bike that
It's a tandem bike.
is specially created for some partner that cannot cycle.
It's me.
Yeah, so that I'll be the one to in charge of the direction, and then Sean will be the one to in charge the camera. And then to make this coast to coast trip, you will need to prepare lots of sunblock, bring along the drinking water, power bank, which I've forgotten to bring it out, and then the app is called the M-Park Coast to Coast app. And it will be very helpful for you to go to the checkpoint 1 to checkpoint 12, which is checkpoint 1 is just right beside the Lakeside MRT station, and the end point is very near to our house, which is the Yishun Reservoir, Yishun Dam, right? Yeah. So yeah, and this video I'm going to share with you that what you can expect, and then it will be advised that you walk, but we are lazy, we want to make it faster, so that we decided to bring our bike. And this is a very new, floating something, I don't know, like, it looks quite nice, but we are going to that side. So yeah, let's go, start the trip now.
Let's go. What time is it now?
Oh, can you check the time?
Yeah. I don't have a watch. 8:44 a.m. now, and we will see what time we end later.
Okay.
So give you a rough gauge how long you need. Okay? We are like riding for about 10 minutes, and we have arrived at checkpoint number 1. It's the sign that says Coast to Coast Trail.
Yeah.
And we are heading towards the Bukit Batok Nature Park site.
Along the way, it's quite nice. There's a cycling path, and then there's also what happening?
The gear, I think.
Okay, I think something happened. It's working.
Alright, so that's Lakeside MRT in the background, and then we are heading into the woods. It's a very sunny day here in Singapore on the western side, 8+, and then it's already bright and sunny. So we'll see how checkpoint 1 looks like in a very short while.
So currently we are here, we still have a long way to go.
36 kilometers.
Okay, so our friend took about 7 hours to complete by walking. I believe that we maybe need about 4 hours to complete slowly, right? Yeah? Okay, let's continue our trip.
Yay, let's go. A few boo-boos along the way. The gear of our tandem bike decided to give out on us, the front one, so I
On me, yeah. So that Sean will be the one to like pedal all the way
and capture some footages. So
I'll be the one to direct the direction only.
Yeah, so right now we are under the MRT track. If you can see above us, that's heading towards the Jurong direction, right?
Jurong East direction.
Jurong East MRT station direction.
Correct.
And it's pretty cooling, I would say, at this juncture because we are under shade. So hopefully it remains this way for a very long time.
Yeah, just the tips that you need to go is like have to try to start early or try to go late. Most of the park will be closed at 9 p.m. So yeah, depend on your luck.
Yeah, so if you are doing like coast to coast on foot, right? Advisable to start earlier in case you need a lot of short breaks in between.
We just got a pass from the app. You can see that over here, pass. So we are heading to another place, but currently this place is closed. I have no idea how we can go cross over to the opposite. And let me check the map. I think the map is very stupidly done, and it have to be in a better way. We are, correct, we have to go that side. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. So we have to go down and then go to that side. Check out this turn. I will say that this app is really a rubbish app. It's like very confusing. It will not show you the directions, and then the signage to the turn is very small. It's in the wrong direction, so that you will miss out the turn, where to turn. Yeah, no wonder that Sean was saying that the app is only 1.8 star. It's terrible. Ooh, jump down, no accident, right? Okay, well done. Yeah, so that even the dismount signage is just right over here. There's no any dismount signage, but it is. I didn't see any signage. It's terrible. Lousy app, lousy design. And yeah, so we are going to checkpoint 2 now. A lot of missed turn. So I would say that maybe this app is really designed for walking. It's not designed for cycling. It's not really that useful at all. Red herring for Sean. I will try my best to find a bike shop to repair the gear.
Okay.
So now then I can see most of the turn will have this stupid signage.
Yeah, so don't worry.
Very small signage.
Yeah, you will see this along the way if you are walking. Definitely won't get lost. And we have so far covered 5.6 kilometers from Jurong Lake all the way here. So another 1.6 kilometers before we reach Bukit Batok Nature Park. The sign, once again, we have about 1.2 kilometers to go, and there are some interesting installation here.
It's quite ugly to have all this thing here, but lots of people would love to take photo here.
Zodiac signs.
Yeah.
Chinese horoscope.
Get on pedaling, please.
Yeah,
I'm still trying my best to locate a bike repair
it's
shop.
fine. I already told him like 10 times don't need.
Go, pedal,
Wait.
pedal,
Okay, wait.
pedal. See, this is why I need to get the repair shop to get it
See,
done.
this is why I say walk. We are here at checkpoint number 2. So there's a sign over here, and this is the mascot of the coast to coast. Is feel the leaf. Okay.
And then at this MPark Coast to Coast app, you actually can find a lot of the hidden animal or hidden fruit or something. But in this video, that we don't really plan to do that because I think it's not very attractive for the game. So
Yeah.
we just want to complete check 1 to the last checkpoint.
Yeah, and this, by the way, is Bukit Batok Nature Park.
It looks very nice though. There are lots of
Yeah.
people that are going there to exercise.
By the way, got people get rid inside before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We are on our way to the next checkpoint. A lot of humps and bumps along the way.
Yeah, because at the slope, oh my god, look at Sean. It's like sweaty.
So
and
apparently it's not a good route to do cycling unless it's mountain bike.
Yeah, because for this bike is only 6 gear. It's quite challenging as well. And then it is quite small, and we are not light. We are quite heavy, so
Yeah.
it's quite a little bit challenging.
So
for
just
us.
to share with everyone, we are on our way to Bukit Timah Park Connector, which is about 1.6 kilometers away from the Bukit Batok Nature Park. That, I believe, would be the 3rd checkpoint, Bukit Timah Nature Reserve.
And I really think that the signage is very, very small.
Yeah.
It's not really that clear, and like it can have a lot of improvement.
Yeah. But I think it's good enough for people who walk. Like they won't miss it because they walk at a very slow pace. So they won't miss it. We saw squirrels over here.
Oh, it's 3 of them, 4 of them.
I
So
think
what? Oh, 5 of them. Oh wow. What is happening on this tree?
lots of nuts for them. Behind us is the fire station. It's now defunct. So we are about 800 meters away from Bukit Timah Nature Reserve here.
And this is where the place that one of the wanted escaped away from the prison when they transport him out. So I was here last time doing the event, and then suddenly the full police car around over here.
Oh, the
It's-
Mas Selamat.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's go
Yay.
continue over there.
Yay. We are here at checkpoint Number 3.
I think you got to put on the thing and come over here.
Okay.
So with this stupid lousy app, they have the function that you can scan the AR. So what you need to do is like come over here, you see the camera, you tap the camera and then you tap this one and it will tell you the step blah blah blah. So you ask you to scan the camera and then scan the animal and tap the animal, and lousy app is not working.
You will come to life.
You have a
Blackout.
let me do it one more time. I really hate this app though. It's make me very frustrated throughout the
I know.
the ride. Tap the animal.
It's not working.
It was working just now, but it's just like very
Maybe
lousy.
you checked already, so they don't let you do it a second time.
Let me try to go out again. It's really lousy app.
Anyway, this is a cute version of the Malayan Kolugo, whatever that animal is.
It's
The
not
app
working!
is crashing, so Jim is very frustrated. But anyway, we are here at checkpoint number 3. It's the entrance of Bukit Timah Nature Reserve over here. As you can see, it's a Sunday. The car park is temporarily closed, I think because it's very full.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
It's working.
and then it's working now.
It's just something standing out lah. Then you can
the
turn
Malayan
around.
Kolugo comes to life.
Stupid app.
Hey, checkpoint 3. Let's go. In front of us is the railway corridor. It's also now defunct and it has become a recreational kind of park for people to go for hikes. So you can see people walking along the railway bridge right now. A good photo spot as well. A lot of Instagram posts about this place. We have just passed King Albert Park 6th Avenue area and we are headed towards the general direction of the city center. So Adam Road is further down and on our right, and we are going up a slope now. So we decided to conserve a little bit of our energy by pushing the bike along, and then when we have downslope, then we can actually build up the momentum again. So Jim is still trying to navigate using the not so good app.
Yeah, it's like we were like so far away and then like the location is not moving at all. So
Maybe
it
he
confused me and make me
Just now
skip.
very funny. He said, "Oh, we need to go to King Albert Park when we are at
Already
6th
passed
Avenue."
by. Yeah.
Then I'm like, we have just passed already. So be very careful when you are using the app. Don't get misled by it. Here we are, checkpoint number 4.
So it is near to the Adam Hawker Center, and if you need a toilet break, that will be the best place for you to go for toilet break. Get some drinking water, get some snack, get some food. I heard the nasi lemak is very good according to Singaporean, right?
Yeah, the Crave Nasi Lemak is here, the
Yeah.
birthplace. So this is checkpoint number 4, and it's the Oriental Pied Hornbill over here, and that's the sign that you will see just by the roadside.
And we are heading over there now. At the checkpoint 4, there's 2 cyclists right over there taking the photo at the checkpoint 4. They're also saying that the GPS is a little bit confusing and the signage is very confusing. Maybe it's for the cyclists, or do you think that those that walking?
No, so according to him, right, he say he follow his
You look at the lens,
he follow his friend's route, but it's also equally confusing. So I think in general the road is very confusing.
Yeah, and like certain turning point, the signage is like quite lack of the signage, so it's like very confusing when you're on the app while cycling or while walking. I think it's quite not that fun. Like although I'm quite good on navigation, but it's just that I don't think this is very functional.
Actually, I think it's really a coast to coast walking trail, because if you cycle, right, you have a lot of things to handle, so it's not so ideal for you to
It's maybe that
enjoy.
we have to take video and maybe we
Yeah.
have to like navigating.
So it's slightly different experience. But anyway, we have passed checkpoint number 4, and we are going onwards to Kiam-Hok Park, which is 500 meters away. Let us show you the route right now. We are here and we are going onwards here. And then very soon we'll be entering the heartland of Ang-Mo-Kio after MacRitchie Reservoir.
Okay, so now right over here you can see that when here is a turn point, you might not know where to turn left or right. And this stupid signage is like that facing over there. So we have to go over there and find that over here. So this is the way that you have to turn to the right side.
Yeah.
So I think it's every of the details is a little bit annoying
And
for.
there's no checkpoint 5.
This is not a checkpoint.
Kiam-Hok Park. What?
No, it's not a checkpoint.
It's
Yeah.
not?
No.
Why? Then why they put stupid? Along the way, we passed by what used to be the Bukit Brown Cemetery. So there are still remnants of some of the tombstones
And
over
it's
here.
not only us that cannot cycling out. The one in front us also like had to push the bicycle. Yeah. So don't judge us.
Very interesting walk down memory lane. So over here there's another sign.
I think the sign is supposed to turn this side
Oops,
instead
sorry.
of like this side. So like you turn on both sides, then like people can watch from the either way.
I don't know.
Right. Let's go. Oh, this is a very cool graveyard. It's very big.
Okay. Very
Wow.
interesting.
它的名字叫面包哎 Right?
Yeah. 面包王.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Onwards to MacRitchie Reservoir. 2.4 kilometers. Hey, we are now riding along the expressway on our way to MacRitchie Reservoir Park. Very smooth ride over here, but the sun is shining very brightly. So we'll try to ride as fast as possible to somewhere where it's sheltered.
And I have to say that we don't really see any water refill station. So anyway that you see the place to buy water, just go ahead and buy water.
Yeah, the best places would be like along King Albert Park and 6th Avenue where there are petrol stations as well as cold storage. Okay, we are here at MacRitchie Reservoir.
For a toilet break for myself.
So over here, it's very convenient because there is a water refilling station. There are water coolers available. Also, there's a toilet, and if you are in need of a quick rinse, there's also open shower areas here as well.
Yeah, there's also a food court right inside behind, so it's like you can get a quick bite.
And if you are driving, you can actually start out your journey from here. If you want, like you want to do half of the coast to coast or something like that, and then you can park your car over there and you can just start walking. Alright, we are going to continue our journey. Going into an underpass. Where are we now?
We are heading to Ang-Mo-Kio.
Okay, yeah, I can see the habitat in the background already. So over there is a home, St. Teresa's home, and we are heading this way. We are here right now at Bishan Ang-Mo-Kio Park, and we are heading onwards to Lower Pierce Reservoir Park, which is about 1.9 kilometers. So this is the entrance, and we are going to go inside the park. Although it's quite sunny along the way, but there are some shades in the park, and it's quite windy, so it kind of helps us to cool down a little and evaporate the sweat a little.
We are going to the checkpoint 5 is right over there.
Okay.
A lot of construction right over here, so no go through. Maybe it's not a good period to come over here
Yeah,
during
because-
in July.
No, because they are constructing the north-south corridor, so it will be a bit ugly for a while before they complete the construction.
Yeah, so
Alright.
let's go to the checkpoint 5.
Okay, let's go. Lo and behold, checkpoint number 5 over here, featuring the greater racket-tailed Drango.
I'm not sure that's the one that make a lot of noise. Oh, but
Don't know leh.
anyway,
that's
we can hear a lot of
rooster.
yeah. Oh, just right over there, the rooster.
Okay, it's a very quiet late morning here. Yeah.
So we have another 5 more checkpoints. Sean want to complete everything, but I think that because of the bike and the lousy app, I might want to shorten the route. But let's see what we can do that when we arrive to the point, because that when we arrive to the checkpoint, when we're passing by checkpoint 7, it's along the way to checkpoint 10. So it's the way that go back to our home.
Okay, we shall see how.
It is really hot outside now, and I decided to take a break. Sean is still okay to keep on going, and we are at Bishan Park at this cafe that we used to love it very much, called Grub, but it's quite expensive, quite pricey. But finally we come back here for another meal. I bought my lunch. Sean had his sandwich from 7-Eleven, his favorite kimchi
chicken
omelette sandwich. And I have the burger with fries, ha cheong gai, prawn paste chicken. Their food is actually not bad. I'm having the rose gold latte. It's very nice, and they are very nice enough to give the ice water as well. So let us have a quick break over here, then we'll continue the journey to Yishun, back to home. And it's slightly hot now, so hopefully that after the quick break lunch here, then the weather will be better.
We are here along Ang Mo Kio Avenue 5, and this is Plaza Gardens. Over here, the whole stretch of stairways looks like a perfect place to do your staircase training. We are en route towards I would say the northern side of Singapore right now, and weather is pretty scorchy but windy at the same time, so it is still manageable at present. Okay, so that's the main road that we are riding alongside right now.
And we are heading to checkpoint 6.
Yep, on the way to checkpoint 6. This is a very familiar area for us because it's quite near to where we rode.
So now on this way, we are just right beside Nanyang Technology Poly or something. What? NYP? Right.
Nanyang Polytechnic.
Oh, okay. And then along the way, we'll go over to Sengkang, somewhere near Sengkang, and then we will turn back to Yishun. It's very tired for Sean to pedal all the way by himself from Jurong to Ang Mo Kio. I was saying that I want to give up, but Sean insists to complete the trail. So hopefully that he is able to complete it and like no struggle for muscle ache tomorrow. And it's very tired for him now, so he decided to walk a little bit. Yeah. He walked very, very fast. I'm actually more tiring that to help him to control how he pedal. And Sean got bad balancing, so I have to balance for him all the way from Jurong to here. My arms are sore, his legs are sore, so I think that tonight we're going to sleep very well. Okay, let me run a little bit. Okay, so all the way you can see that we are 2.4 kilometers away to Ang Mo Kio Liner Park and 500 meters away from toilet.
We are at another landmark. It's called the Ang Mo Kio Linear Park. A lot of new parks actually sprung out suddenly in Singapore because they are trying to create a city in a garden. instead of a garden city.
And this park is quite comfortable. It's very wide and spacious and like straight, no upslope, no low slope, all this thing. A lot of flower, a lot of greenery.
Yes.
It will be good that maybe 3 or 5 years later, then when the tree is higher, like fully sheltered. Oh, wow, that's cute. We saw a lot of butterfly. We saw a lot of bird. Just now we saw a big crane that when we have the lunch. It's quite not bad to have a lunch at the Grub. The food is delicious, but just pricey lah. So for 1 burger, ha cheong kai, and 2 iced latte is $29.
Yeah, it's a pet-friendly cafe though.
Yeah.
A lot of pet lovers will bring their pets on
Their
Sunday
food
to
is
chill.
really good, but it's just like really pricey. Yeah, keep going. Okay, rush, go.
Thank you.
Yeah. So really appreciate Sean like doing a good job. We already have 5 checkup points already.
Hey.
And yeah, maybe a few more to go, then we will go home.
Getting the hang of it. Okay, we are now in another park. It's called the Luxus Hills Park.
I have no idea why we build so many parks for what.
For the domestic helpers to chill on Sunday. Alright, onwards. Okay, so we are going to pass by another very iconic landmark in Singapore. One of the last kampong
Village.
on mainland Singapore. It's called Kampong Buangkok, and it's over there in the far background.
Behind the warehouse thing.
Behind the warehouse, yeah.
Yeah. So
And we saw a petrol station.
we are very tired.
So we want to go and refuel ourselves.
Yeah. I need some fresh juice.
And also maybe check our pump, see okay or not.
Check your what?
Pump,
Pump?
bicycle.
Oh, it's fully pumped. Don't worry.
Okay. Alright, he says
Let's
it's
go.
fully pumped. Okay, time for some refreshment. So we are here at this Shell petrol station and going down along Yio Chu Kang Road.
Yeah, finally there's a very useful function for cyclists to roll the bike down from a staircase.
It's called a bicycle stairway.
You can see that on some of the old estates, but recent new estate that they don't have this function anymore. But I'm happy to see this. You got something story to tell about your memory here?
Oh yeah, last time when I was in infantry, right, we were supposed to go on a road march cum mission, and I remember we actually parked the 3 tunnel below here along this stretch, and then we climb up to the Shell station to do like a reorg before we commence walking to the old Sengkang, which is to commence our road march and mission.
Okay, so we have to go along the canal to the left side to complete the trail, but as Sean just now he mentioned earlier, there's a last village in Singapore, so that is actually over there. You see the 2-person going down. So we're going to take about 10 minutes to explore together.
Yeah, we haven't been there before, so maybe might as well just go and take a look.
And last time they used to have a very cool zoo, and it's also just gone. So let's go to the last village, and then we continue.
On mainland Singapore.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Hello. We are here at Kampong Buangkok. So this is the last kampong on mainland Singapore. This is actually private property, so we cannot go in. It looks very
Malaysia.
manicured. It's not like the kampong I used to stay. The kampong that I used to stay actually has got all the sand and mud and whatnot.
Oh, this is the way, the entrance. Kampong Lorong Buangkok.
Okay.
Can you pedal?
Okay.
Okay, so cool. And it's almost like how you live, right, last time?
Yeah. It's not cool to me.
I never say it's cool, but it's just
You say so
it's quite
cool.
similar. It's quite similar, right?
This is just like home to me. That's all.
It looks more like a Malay village houses to me, right? Because usually the Malay houses are lower raised. Oh, now you see the Chinese one is
this
like high
the
raised.
Chinese one.
Yeah,
Chinese one.
I think
High
that's it.
ceiling.
Right? Oh, this is a very cute mosque.
Okay.
A mosque on the left, you see that?
Yeah. The surau.
And it looks like a canteen at the front. And the HDB at the back.
Yeah, how interesting. The juxtaposition of the old and the new Singapore. And then there's a big fat rooster over here.
I think that's it.
Yeah, pretty small, I would say.
It's a small village.
Yes, very, very small indeed. But brings back a lot of fond memories for me. Except my kampong is in Choa Chu Kang.
I would say that to visit this kampong, you try your best to take a guide. And then, because if you're the guide, you can actually visit in the residence. You can go inside the houses. Yeah.
Okay, but now, we are not supposed to go.
Yep. So it just
alert phase.
yeah. So if you come by yourself without any tour, it will just take you about 30 minutes slow walk in and out. Can you see there's a little bird on the left side looking at us? So yeah, and shall we walk?
Okay.
So Sean is exhausted. Your lens want to look at yourself. Yeah, Sean is exhausted, and then so we decided to walk a little bit until, hang on, give me.
Not really exhausted.
Okay, now adjust back to the lens. Yeah, okay, it's easier like that.
Okay.
So along this way in Punggol, Sengkang to Punggol Waterway is quite comfortable. That you can just have a spacious walkway, and then a lot of eye candy. Quite shady, it's quite comfortable. It's slightly windy over here. Not bad to walk a little bit, and I'll just let Sean rest a little bit on his leg, and then we will head to Coney Island and then back to Seletar and then go home.
Okay, we are on our way to Punggol Waterway Park, by the way. So the view in front of us as we are walking.
We failed to complete the coast to coast. We are very tired, very annoyed by my broken bicycle. It used to be very useful about 5 years already. And then the app is very annoying, that it shows a lot of it's quite slow to locate your location, so that we miss out a lot of turn. It really designed for walking, and it can be good for scooter, but it's terrible for bicycle trip.
I think it's called coast to coast on foot for a reason. So if you actually plan it in such a way that you go by foot, right, it will be, I think, more pleasurable. Because along the way we are very focused on trying to locate the checkpoint and things like that. So things
But we
got
keep
a
miss
little
out
bit.
lots of checkpoint. We could not find it.
Yeah, but
It was like way too small. Like you can't really notice it when you are riding across
I
it.
think a tip for everyone is like to plan a lot beforehand. Like you roughly know where the checkpoints are, because after all, there are only about 11 checkpoints altogether. So it's quite easy for you to locate them and pre-plan them onto Google Map, for example, so that you don't rely on the map.
Yeah, the app is very, very terrible.
Just don't use the app.
Yeah.
Our recommendation to you is just don't use the app. Plan the route via Google Map and then just try to pin all the
Location.
landmarks onto Google Map, all the 11 checkpoints.
Okay, it's 3 p.m.
We started at 8:44 a.m. this morning from Lakeside MRT station.
And the bicycle decided to broke down 15 minutes later.
Yeah, so
And then my battery for my mobile phone already flat, so it's really drain your battery very much. So make sure you bring a power bank for this walking trail.
yeah, so our tandem bike is lying somewhere in Punggol.
The dustbin. Yeah, we throw it. So we decided to retire the lousy bike, and then we might get a better bike, and maybe we will just go on a scooter next time or walk.
I think walking is better.
Yeah, but we think it's way too hot. To plan on the good weather would be make the trip more comfortable.
I think the weather is okay. It's just that you
Just
just
the
need
bike.
to plan.
Yeah, because actually if we throw away the bike at the very beginning, then we walk, it should be okay. Because the bike really drain your energy a lot. It's also drain my energy to control you when you're like pedaling very hard in left and right. My arm is like very sore now. Your leg is sore.
Yeah, anyway, so that's our coast to coast experience for you.
We are 2 more checkpoint away, but we decided to give you a stop.
I think it's definitely still an experience for you to go through as a family, if you have the time to do so. Along the way, you can actually see a lot of very interesting landmarks, like the former Ford factory near Bukit Batok Nature Reserve.
And then you're passing by a place that everyone hang out the birds. It's like very cool.
Like Kampong Buangkok, which is the last kampong on mainland Singapore. So that's quite something for you to actually see as well.
If you are lucky enough, you might see some otters family.
Yeah, and then you can actually, along the way, right, see how Singapore's landscape has changed, because it has converted into like a very built-up area to a lot of landscaping along the roads, lots of pretty flowers, lots of like horticulture.
So things that annoy me is like along the way, there's a lots of construction. It's like a lot of detour.
To be fair, they are actually constructing the north-south corridor, so that would take a couple of years before it completes. So definitely, if you are going to plan a coast-to-coast trail right now within this period, be prepared, manage your own expectation that there will be roadworks or roadblocks along the way, and be prepared for detours along the way. Yeah.
So with that, we're going to say sorry that we could not complete
I think,
it's way too tiring.
It's not really about completion, but actually it's more like a personal challenge to yourself. And it's really to train your mindset and to challenge yourself to push the boundaries. So even if you don't complete it, just take it as one of the experience. And then if next time you have the time to do it again, perhaps you can actually complete it.
Will you do it like on walking?
I don't mind doing it walking. Yeah, I think I rely on my legs a lot better. Yeah.
I think walk will be better than cycling. It may be a separate bike.
So we
it
had
could
a
be
very
better.
interesting conversation. I was saying coast to coast shouldn't it be on foot. Then gentleman over here says that on bike it will take us only 4 hours.
Yeah.
And right now
it's much more longer.
Into our how many hours already, and then we are still at Punggol.
It's just a bike. It's all the fault with the bike.
No, you cannot blame on the bike. You must
If with the bike on, honestly, we already completed the trip. Like maybe 2 hours.
At the end of the day, it's part of the experience lah. It depends on how you looked at it. Alright, so that's our coast to coast experience for you. If you have been to any coast to coast trail walk, do share with us like how was your experience like. Do you do it on foot or do you do it via bike? Was it a pleasant experience for you? Do you encounter a lot of challenges along the way? Feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and we'll definitely see you in our next vlog.
Bye-bye.
Bye.